What's going on YouTube? It's your boy Legacy, and I've had a couple of people ask me, how can I invite more than 5 people to a raid with only one account? So I decided to make a video about it. And the way I do is, before I even jump into the raid, I go and I start typing in everyone's names on my friend list. And as you can see, I'm typing Legacy Jose, Legacy J, try to filter them out, and then I separate their names by commas. Now, you don't have to type the entire name, but just enough to get that specific person. You can see I'm typing in Legacy Jose, Legacy J, Brandon, Kings, Pika, and separating them by commas. And at the end, I'm going to copy the whole list. And this Kaito suggested this is the best way to do it. I do it a similar way, but this is because I do it with 2 accounts, so that's why I don't. But this way is to do it as quickly as possible with only 1 account. Another reason I made this video is because Lugia is coming, so you're going to need a lot of people to take down Lugia, because especially if you don't have the top counters, maxed out Pokemon. So I highly recommend. Hopefully this video helps those of you wondering how can I get more than 5 people into a raid with only 1 account. And then after I copy the list, I do it before I even start the lobby, because once I get in the raid, I only have 120 seconds to invite all 10, and plus there's a 30-second cooldown. You invite the first 5, and then you have to wait 30 seconds. So you see, I go private. Also, another thing you have to realize is only 10 people can remotely raid at a time. So since I'm remote raiding this one as well, I'm taking up one of the 10 spots. So I sent the first 5, so that's 6. Now the 30-second cooldown starts. You see the invite button is kind of darkened, and I have to wait 30 seconds. Another important thing you need to realize is you need to at least wait for 1 person to jump in the raid. There's always got to be 1 person in the raid, and you have to back out in order for that invite button to turn bright again, so that you can invite 5 or 4 more people. 4 in this case, since I'm also remote raiding. Now the second person jumped in, so I'm going to back out, jump back in private, so the circle can line up again. You can see here, 30 seconds have passed, and I backed out. I'm back in the lobby, so I got 60 seconds. There it is. It brined up, and now I'm going to repaste the list from earlier. Now you'll scroll down. I already got the first 5 in, so now I'm going to get the other 4 jump in, so that should be 10 people. Now, not everyone always gets in, especially the second group, because they have less time to get in the raid, so it's very difficult. So right now I see 5 in there. Now, after this, I'm going to show you a second example. This is with me actually at the raid, not remote raiding. You know, just a regular raid pass. And yeah, another thing I want to point out is once you get to 30 seconds, I'm sure most of you know this, but if you don't, you can't invite anyone else after 30 seconds, but they can still jump in. Even when it gets to like 5 seconds. If they're remote raiding, they can still get in. Not remote raiding. If they got an invite, they can still get in. So here we go. We got 9 people, so almost a full 10. But yes, I've done it before with 10 people who come to my live stream, seen me. I've gotten 10 people in. But 9 is good enough. You know, and then I got to heal these. And the second example is about to start here very soon. All right. Second time. Now this time I'm actually at the raid. And again, I'm making the list beforehand, separating the names with commas to try and get everyone in there. Now I'm not typing the full name. Now, the good thing is if you're actually at the raid, that gives you, remember, you can have 20 people in a lobby. Let's say you have 10. You can invite 10 people, but you have to physically, but the limit is 10 people remotely. So that's why I go private, so that the locals don't jump in and take up the spots of people you're actually trying to invite. But it is faster. If you want to go even faster, and you don't care if people don't get in, then just go public. I sometimes do that, and people that are watching me live stream like, oh, you went public and this guy took my spot. And I'm like, oh, yeah, sorry about that. But yeah, here we go. I copy the list. And again, I'm going private. Create the group. And there we go. Paste the list. That's in the first 5. Now, 2 of these people I just randomly invited because I saw them online. Now, as you can see, I got to wait 30 seconds, and the circle is still darkened. That's the thing that sucks. I wish we could just stay in the raid and not have to back out. It'd be so much easier, but it doesn't work that way. You have to back out in order for that circle to brighten up again. And you also have to wait for 1 person to jump in, which slows me down because like 30 seconds have passed, and the second person hasn't jumped in. There we go. They just jumped in. And now I'm going to back out. I guess it took me a few seconds to see that number 2 in there. But I'm jumping back in, and I'm going to invite the other 5. And 3 people are in there. So what I also recommend is, like, if you're going to do this, make sure you tell a couple of the people that are you inviting. If you're, like, coordinating, be like, okay, I'm going to back out, so don't panic. If you're going to back out, there's not enough people in the raid, back out whenever the timer gets to, like, 10 or 5 seconds. Then back out. Don't back out, like, when there's only 50 seconds left in the raid. So we can see 4 people with that dang zombie pose. And again, I just want to give a shout out to Kaito, Nolan, and Helsinki Troll, because they're the ones who taught me. Well, he told Kaito and she told me, so that's why I decided to make this video. Because I do it with 2 devices, so it's much easier for me. If you have two accounts, it's better because you can do 5 and 5 and you don't waste time. But if you only have 1 and you still want to get more of your friends in the raid, just do it this way. And yeah, you can see I got 8 people. 2 didn't get in. You know, they were probably busy. But I have gotten 10, and you can also. So I hope this video was helpful to a lot of you. If you have any other tips, please let me know in the comments below. Anything that I missed or anything that you think would help me that I didn't mention in this video. And again, I hope this was helpful for those of you who didn't know. And, you know, I rarely do videos like this. I hope you enjoyed it. And I'll see everyone next time. Bye.